Hey everybody, it's Mike. Thank you for joining me again. It means a lot to me. Uh, yeah, this is a reaction channel. If this is your first time by, we've got pretty close to 300 videos on this channel. They're all reaction, and it's been a heck of a ride. It's mostly uh, reactions to bands and artists from Australia. I didn't start out to do that. It's just the way this thing had progressed, and it's been a great ride for me. So, that being said, what I want to say now is Dave wants me to react to Josh Teskey and Ash Greenwald. Let me see here if I can bring this up to right here. All right. Yeah, so Dave asked me, he said, "Hi, Mike, it's Dave. Another two Aussies, Josh Teskey and Ash Grunwald for you. Hungry Heart, not the Bruce Springsteen song. I sent you another one to review earlier of these guys, and so either is good when you get the time to review. I hope you enjoy them." So so I've got it started up here, or queued up, I guess you could say, and I'm gonna bring it up so y'all can see what I'm seeing. And look at little precious little baby. So this one, I'm gonna swap the screen size. So I'm gonna be this small guy, and y'all can see this cute little baby. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, doesn't really matter. And we're just gonna get right into it. I like Josh and Ash, and I like them together.
Oh, you were hard to find. I was searching for a long, long time. Yeah, you were hard to find. I waited through a lonely time, and I found you, girl, in a stranger's land. Found you when I crossed that line. I traveled for a long, long time, but it's you I came to find. I came out to get you with a hungry heart, a heart that's been hurt before. Searching to feed this heart of mine, I was crazy, mad, I'm sure. To find someone that I hardly knew, only met her once before. Searching to feed this heart of mine, but it's you I'm searching for. 'Cause it's you I'm thinking of every single time. 'Cause it's you I'm thinking of. You're always on my mind.
All right, I had to back it up. And it's nice to see the human side of some of these artists. You know, I mean, a lot of times all we get to do is see them on the stage, or see them on a in a studio, and you don't realize that they're no different than the rest of us. I mean, it's a life I wouldn't want to live. You know, I don't like being away from my family. You know, when I was in the military, obviously I spent a lot of time away from my family, and my poor oldest daughter, I don't know that I've ever, I don't know how many birthdays I've missed. I was able to get most of the Christmases, if not all of them, with her, but I missed a lot of her growing up, just being gone in the military. You know, you don't have a choice to do that. So I know just how precious families are, man. And it's cute to see this. The times that I did spend at home, though, it was times just like this, man. Maybe the rest of y'all did too, and I'm sure of it. But it's nice, man. It's a good song. You know, I know I should be reacting to the song, so let my little small brain try to react for y'all. Here, let me swap that around again so y'all can see what I'm saying. So, um, you know, Teskey, and I've said this before by a lot of these artists, a lot of these artists in Australia, and a lot of the artists in America. Pardon me, is that you don't even have to see them to know when that who's singing. All you gotta do is hear the voice. It's distinct. You know that's Josh, or that's Jimmy Barnes, or that's John Farnham. You know, it's Daryl Breathwaite. Man, I could go on and on. You know, it's Slim Dusty, uh, which is one of my favorites. He's like a old grandpa. But anyway, I think there's not much I can say about Josh Greenwald. I'm sorry, Josh Teskey and Ash Grunwald. Is that how you pronounce his name? Grunwald. There's not much I can tell y'all that you don't already know. I've never heard the song, but it's everything I would expect from those two artists. It's awesome. It's damn good, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, thanks, Dave. Let's get back into it for y'all.
For love, you do crazy things. Oh, I went mad, it's true. It's a feeling that I get when I'm all alone. Feeling when I think of you. I wondered for a long, long time to find someone I hardly knew. I was crazy, I was mad for sure. I was mad with loving you. 'Cause it's you I'm thinking of every single time. 'Cause it's you I'm thinking of. You're always on my mind. 'Cause it's you I'm thinking of every single time. 'Cause it's you I'm thinking of. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind.
Yeah, it's just nice to see. And you know, fathers, again, I've said this before. I know some of this is redundant, y'all, and I get it. Um, I don't care what country you're in, and I've been to a lot of countries in this world. I haven't been to Australia, unfortunately, but I've been to a lot, especially in the European, Eastern Bloc uh, side of the world. But yeah, even though we might have disagreements politically, you know, maybe even live life different. You know, I mean, like for instance, maybe the Eskimos like to eat whale blubber. You know, that does not appeal to me, and I only say that because even if we have differences in things like that and what we eat, one thing that's universal is a father's love, and a mother's love too. Don't get me wrong, but just and a grandfather's love. Like me, I have a 5.5 month. Oh, she'll be 6 months old tomorrow. Little baby that has been staying with us for a week, and I am exhausted. But man, there is nothing like that little bitty toothless smile to just melt your heart, and it's, I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe what a drug addict feels, when they get that first rush to their head and they just chase that rush over and over again. I think that's what I get from this little grandbaby, at when she smiles. And that's all I'm doing now is trying to act a fool to get her to smile again. So it's good to see these young men, just smooching and loving all over their kids. That's what they should do. They ought to show these kids that guys are there to protect them and guys are there to love them unconditionally. And you can tell by those two young ladies, the two girls of Ashes, they look at him with reverence, and guidance, and and Josh just smooching all over that little baby of his. Yeah, man, it makes me jealous. Those days are past for me as far as my own, but not for my grandbabies. So I'm almost to the retirement stage, just a couple more months left, and I'll have plenty of time to devote to just smothering them little grandbabies, and they're both girls. One's 20, almost 21 years old, but I want to spend time with her too, because I've worked her whole life, so I wasn't able to devote a lot of time that maybe she needed it, but I have that time coming, and I'm looking forward to it. That's enough of me rambling. This was a great video for me, Dave. Thank you. And that's going to do it for me, y'all. So thanks for stopping by. If you hadn't subscribed and hit the like button, please consider doing so. And until then, I'll catch y'all down the road, man. And thanks a lot for stopping by. Going right back into the outro. And thanks everybody. I'm going to go smooch on a little baby here in a minute.